Nobody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing a coaching session for Janna. So special thanks to Yuri Nenizak for the generous donation. If you like a coaching session out there yourself, you can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. It's just $25 if you're not a channel member, just $20 if you are a channel member. You can become a member and help support the good content on the channel, good community for just $5 a month, either through the YouTube join button or through PayPal. There's a link in the description for that. And if you want to watch coaching sessions for free of other people, then I'll have those in a playlist. We've got over 200, and I've got a thumbnail with the champion picture on it, so it's really easy to just kind of flip through the playlist and see which ones you might want to look at. Okay. I think I said this patch 10.8 as well. I'm streaming this also, so you might hear me talking to the stream over there. Come by, check out the stream. We stream on YouTube every night starting around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually go till about 3 or 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. They have a pretty spooky team. Well, except for the Morgue middle, but everything else is pretty on point. I mean, if she times that black shield correctly into a Malphite ult, that could be pretty good though. Yeah, LPL seems to get stronger every year. Okay. I might have gone Airy in this lane. Maybe Comet. I don't know. I feel like... Hard to say, but I feel like you probably need to pressure the Vayne. I mean, Vayne is going to get lifesteal after her first back, and she does have Doran's shield, so... I guess there is that. And Guardian, I mean, Guardian does help you against Wukong Burst a little bit. So it's hard to say for sure, but with a Jhin, I probably would have gone for something a little bit more aggressive for the lane. Just to try to slow her down a little bit, but... The reason I like Airy over Comet in this situation is because Airy still scales pretty well, too. With plus healing and shielding. Wow. That roam. Huh. He has cleanse, too. This is why I tell people not to take cleanse. Just take heal. Like, he could have cleansed that and flashed out. He would have been fine. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Phew. Almost. Kindred, did the hero play? Okay, nice. Now, Janna with Kindred is a very good combo, because, I'm sure you know, while she's ulting, you can blow them out of the ult, like, right when the heal's gonna come through, and it effectively does, you know, a ton of damage to them, because they don't get the heal from the ult, and they can be executed. I don't know. That's not what the Morgs do in my game. Especially not against Rumble. I mean, Rumble can match her push. We had Kindred was clearing the scuttle too, so she just took this like weird route just straight down behind the dragon pit. It was a little unexpected. I don't quite understand that translation, Styles. Do you mean the two carries don't play meta champs? Is that what you're saying? They play weird things? That would be my guess. C-bits are probably solo laners, would be my guess. That's the only thing there'd be two of. Oh, mid laner and ADC. Okay. Oh, carry. C is for carry, I think. And I guess they're assuming top lane is usually a tank or something. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Wait, what'd you say? Jin was incredibly toxic, and the Malphite flamed back. Kindred never typed, and Rumble apologized for everything. I didn't. Yeah, I think that's what that. Yeah, I think that's it. I was saying meta champs, but yeah, you mean they weren't playing traditional carries, which I think is meta. That's probably true. Oh, I see what you're saying. When you say version heroes, do you mean like strong heroes, like meta heroes? They play strange things? Is that what you're saying? Stuff that's not, like, considered that good? I get what you're saying, we just call it, like, slightly different things. I mean, you can dive this with Kindred, but it's kind of spooky. Darius doesn't have TP. I don't know if you're tracking that or not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We don't know where their jungler is, though. Pretty brutal. Wukong's the most OP jungle. I need to maybe try to play him. I mean, they're nerfing him next patch. I'll have to see if it's going to be enough. If he's still really strong next patch, I might try him out. Yeah. I always think it's kind of cool how different languages translate into English, especially Chinese. Many of my Chinese students had a very interesting sort of like poetic way of talking about some things. Because one of the previous universities that I talked to, or that I taught at, we had a lot of Chinese, not exchange students, but like just foreign students. I think a lot of them were from Wuhan, University of Wuhan. But yeah, they always had such an interesting way. Not always, but oftentimes they'd have a very interesting way of writing things and describing things, which was pretty cool. Isn't it like Yasuo called like Happy Windman or something like that in China? Isn't that what they call him? No, okay, that's fine, Styles. I mean, I don't speak Mandarin either, so I think you're doing pretty well. I mean, you're communicating with me a lot better in English than I could communicate with you in Mandarin. Yeah, there's not a lot to be done there. I mean, y'all's got to back up a little bit. Yeah, this is something that I was have said several times in a lot of different coaching sessions over the last few weeks. Is it's almost never worth it to push up and go for plates unless you like 100% know where the jungler is, because like it's so dangerous when you're pushed up, and it's just ultimately not worth. Like just push him like, oh, you are from Wuhan, okay. Well, I hope you're staying safe. Wuhan's got a lot of international attention now, you know, as kind of the virus thing. But I think they, the university there had a really good relationship with the previous university that I taught at. Our professor of comparative literature in the grad department was Chinese, and I think he had a lot of connections there. Yeah, I can imagine you'd be mad. People are already pissed in the United States. People are mad over here, and we've only been really shut down for like 1 month. Okay, so I don't know what you're supposed to. You cannot fight him. Definitely cannot fight him. This Vayne's gonna light you guys up. I think. I mean, maybe. I would like. You gotta ult. Yeah, you gotta ult faster. Yeah, I think if you like once Nautilus ults him, you're committed. Like I would keep auto attacking the Vayne here. You guys maybe could have actually won that. If you exhausted the Vayne, you kept auto attacking, and then you ulted before the ignite was on him. I think maybe you could have done it. Well, it is a big deal. The shutdown for a lot of people, but it's not. I think Wuhan, they were probably a little more hardcore about it. But you know, a lot of people have lost their jobs, and you know, it's bad. Like it's not great in America, but not a good thing. You mean I think you mean 2:35 p.m., right? Or maybe are you guys like literally 24 hours? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Okay, what are you getting? Ionians. Yeah, I mentioned the exhaust, I think. Exhausted. Yeah, I think y'all could have won that. I mean, I think in general you should not be looking to fight them. They also have heal and you have exhaust. Or you have cleanse. Cleanse is basically worthless against their comp. Because like Nautilus is knock up, you can't cleanse it, and all of his other stuff are just like little dinky stuns. I don't know. I really hate cleanse on ADCs unless it's like Challenger or something. Even then, it's rough. I think ideally, if it's an Enchanter support, the Enchanter support should be taking heal, and then the ADC should be taking exhaust or ignite. Because you benefit from the plus healing and shielding and revitalize and all that stuff. Yeah, I think he means PM. Bro, we don't need to bail out farmers. We need to bail out oil companies. The hell? That's great American companies right there. Need to hand Exxon over a couple $100 billion. We're coaching the Janna, you're an Enzoc. There's not, I mean, aside from that one fight that I think you could have turned, like, this game's just kind of out of your control. Like, you just kind of have to chill. Like, you can't fight him. I don't think you can. I mean, you guys could. You had an opportunity that one time. Because Vayne had not completed her Blade of the Ruined King. And, yeah, I mean, Vayne had not completed Blade of the Ruined King, and they were fighting in your minions, and they just overstepped. And I think you could have won that fight. But in general, like, I think you were going to lose probably most fights. I mean, maybe I'm giving them too much credit. Jhin does... If Jhin hits a crit, he does do a lot, but... Okay, that was a good cleanup. I'd probably get Redemption first. I mean, Redemption, if you time it correctly, can be really good with Kindred's ult. I mean, oil, like, the oil business does employ a lot of people, but there's so much oil. Like, it's just flooded everywhere. Right now. And it's like, farmers, you know, those are... I don't think the farm industry employs as many people as the oil industry, probably, but still, like... Because one farmer, I think, can do a whole bunch of property with the technology today. Maybe. I'm kind of ignorant of the subject, but I agree that... Farmers should probably be given more consideration. I mean, I think they're the ones that have been getting hit the most with a lot of these different trade things going on over the last couple of years, too. I think the farmers have been the ones that have been really getting the short end of the stick on some of the tariffs. This is not right. Yeah, well, I don't know. Let's try not to get too political. I mean, you know, I'll say this. I understand people being frustrated and wanting jobs. Like, it's easy for me to sit here and say, you know, it's too early or whatever, or, like, people shouldn't be, you know, rioting over this. But at the same time, you know, I'm not starving to death. Like, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. So, you know, I understand there are a lot of people that are really desperate out there. And they just really want to get back to work. But I understand all sides of it. I'm really worried that if it's too early, that it's just, you're going to have just this second wave that's going to be even worse. It's like huge widespread hit. But I mean, you do have to go back to work at some point. But I don't know. It's all very complicated. I mean, I don't think we've ever had to deal with anything like this. At least not in modern history. So nice. It was a good fight. Okay. I wouldn't be that close. I like getting in the Kindred ult so you heal a little bit, but I guess you were safe. I mean, Nautilus is not going to blow you up. He was out of cooldowns, but it was still a little close. There's a tower shot on the way, and he used his cleanse on the Morgue Vine. Unless it just came off cooldown. This is a nice comeback, though. That was good. That was a good fight. I don't like Ardent. I mean, I guess Ardent is good with Kindred, but it's pretty bad with Jhin. He doesn't scale very well with on-hit or attack speed. I would have done Redemption first. I would have probably done Redemption Athenes. Yes, but it doesn't convert at a very good ratio. Like, attack speed doesn't convert well at all on him. It's not an equal amount of money. Like, Pike, the health converts at an even ratio. Like, when you get health, it gives you a fair amount of AD, the exact same amount in terms of gold. But Jin, it's unfavorable. It's very unfavorable. I don't remember what the exact ratio is, but you don't want to get attack speed on Jin. So it's not like it's completely worthless on him. It just loses a lot of value. You do have Kindred. Kindred does like it, but I would get it later in the game. I think right now the main way they beat you is just like a Wukong, like basically what's about to happen right here, this Wukong ult. Oof. Yeah, it's gonna be really bad. Oh, okay. Man, they screwed something up bad. I guess you ulted there, right? I mean, you gotta watch the flanks for Wukong. I know that's tricky that he came from, like, that angle. Okay, you saw the dust, though. When you see the dust, you know the jungler's over there, right? So you should be looking for him right here, because Wukong loves to flank. So, like, right there should have been a tornado. Okay, nice. So your ult did blow him back a little bit. The graphics aren't working on the replay. But you did use your ult there. Nice. You saying League of Legends is more popular in China than it is in other places? I agree with that. I think the raw numbers are higher in China of people that play. Yeah, that's exactly... Well, no, you're right. It is Kindred. I mean, Kindred is very far ahead. I mean, that is a fair point. I assume you're taking Font of Life. Since you have Guardian, because you can trigger Ardent Sensor off the slow on your W. That frees you up to put your shield on other people. I'm assuming you know that. We'll Rage Splitter top. Okay, I mean, I could say Kindred is really fed. I don't know. I feel like Redemption to try to cancel out the Wukong ult would have been really nice, but... Yeah, they're kind of tanky, but not really. I mean, I think you have enough damage. It's just like making sure people don't get blown up, but... Stuck cleanly. What do you mean a walking carrier? You mean you're just like a delivery person, or you're just like... You're pretty sure you have COVID, and you're just carrying it because you get exposed to so many people all the time. Oh. Oh, the Kindred ult, though. Blow him out, blow him out, blow him out. Okay, so what you want to do there, was your ult up the whole time? Let me see. Alright, it's not resetting the cooldown. Alright, it's glitched on the replay with the... But, like, what you want to do is, like, right before Kindred's ult's 2.5 seconds, I believe. So, like, just right before it's gonna go off, you want to try to ult them all out of it so they don't get the heal. So, like, right now, I would have ulted them all out. You guys clean them up anyways, but that's just kind of a neat little trick. If you have something that can push people, like an Alistar headbutt or a Janna ult or something like that. Oof, got the shutdown. That was nice though. Did get off a big heal. I mean, at least he's splitting instead of outright AFKing, so there's that. And he's not trying to die. Like, he's not, like, full-on inting into them. Like, in the literal sense of the word. He's just splitting. I guess that's something, but... Well, I hope you stay healthy, cleanly. Man, dude, that, like, I see an advertisement for Kroger or whatever, and it's like, thank you. They like, put up a YouTube advertisement. Thank you for, you know, working so hard, Kroger employees and all this stuff. I'm like, why don't y'all give them a raise? I mean, instead of just putting out advertisements on YouTube, just freaking give them a raise. Even like a quarter an hour, whatever, just the thought. I mean, the grocery stores are cleaning up because people can't eat in restaurants now. They're they like literally sell a lot of their stuff off the shelf like immediately. Like there's always empty shelves whenever I go in. So they are cranking the money. They can afford to give everybody during this time. Even if it's just like temporary extra money. Just give them like a little COVID bonus. I mean, maybe they're doing that, but give them like, just toss them a quarter an hour or 50 cents an hour or something. Grocery stores notoriously, at least back in the day, do not pay a lot of money. Remember at McDonald's back in the day, I think the minimum wage was $5.15 an hour, and I made $6.50 at McDonald's in high school, and I was like, thought I was balling because my girlfriend worked at Kroger, and she made $5.15 an hour, and I think she'd been working there like over a year or something like that. She'd been working there for a while, and I just like rolled up and closed at McDonald's for $6.50. Felt great. Until the next year, I got a job like doing some kind of research with these roots that my friend hooked me up with his job. Like $11 an hour back then. It's double minimum wage. Like choose your own schedule, basically. Come in, just hang out, sit there, air conditioned, sorting through these little these soil samples and picking out these roots. It was like the best job ever. Nice, that was a good catch. My other friend turned it down so he could go work at Abercrombie and Fitch and get minimum wage. He did meet a hot girl that ended up dating there. But I was like, dude, what? He said it was just too boring. Now, to be fair, he was very wealthy. So he, you know, he didn't need that money as much. He was more interested in... I mean, he took his job seriously, but he was more interested in, you know, kind of the experience of work more so than making money. But I took that job for sure. My buddy's like, hey, this other guy backed out of it. You want to do it? I was like, yes. Yes, please. freaking dream job compared to McDonald's, man. My McDonald's time was actually pretty fun, to be honest. There's a lot of teenagers that work there. We had a good time doing some pranks and goofing off. But, that other job was next level for a high school job. I was like, Jesus. Nice. Alright, let me watch this again in slow motion. Got it. When did you ult? I can't tell because the ult timer's kind of messed up. Hey, what's up, John? Thanks for the sub. Walk up to people to give them Guardian. I feel like that's a bit risky. They should be able to get Guardian off of like your shield. I mean, I know that, I don't know. It depends on the situation, but you just really want to stay very far back, especially against their comp. Like, they have so many just random AoE things. Okay, so y'all did get that going. Beans. I'm sorry to hear that, Styles. If you want a job, hopefully you can get it. Well, that's probably a good call, Wesley. I mean, I'm the same way. I don't make a lot of money at my job, but I enjoy it. I just have a collection of different things that generate income. Got the channel, got the teaching, take care of my daughter part-time, to like save on daycare costs and just cut costs. I mean, if you cut costs, that's basically the same thing as making money. You just don't spend a lot of money on extravagant trips or, you know, eat out 5 days a week and stuff like that. Bane probably is a little tilted, yeah. Okay, you got redemption now. I would still try to save that ult for the Kindred. Like, the Kindred's getting that ult up pretty well. You just, like, your job in this fight, ideally, is to keep Wukong. Keep Wukong off your team. Nice. Alright, hey. That was a good win with the troll on your team. Nice. So that was a good comeback. So that was good keeping your mental there, like you said, if everybody's just raging out, freaking out in that game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I didn't mean to exit out of that so soon. The Ardent Sensor, I see what you're saying with the Kindred. She did have Hurricane, so she does get multiple bolts. So it does work pretty well with her. Jhin does get some benefit out of it in theory. I just still feel like Redemption is just so strong with Kindred though, because everyone's grouped up. right on top of the Kindred ult, you know exactly where they're going to be. And so you can guarantee that you're going to hit 5 people with the redemption, which is rare, but everyone like stands in that ult. And it does the true damage. It hits the enemy for all of that true damage as well. So you could blow them out. If your ult's up, you could blow them out of Kindred's ult so that they don't get the heal. Or if you don't get the R off in time or your R's on cooldown or whatever, then they get hit with the redemption. So it's like basically a 10-person redemption hit, pretty much guaranteed if you time it correctly. Right? Like as soon as Kindred puts up her ult, you press redemption. Ow, shit. Just accidentally bunched the table. You press redemption and it'll end at the same time that your ult hits. And it's a 10-person redemption hit. It's huge. So I maybe would have started with either redemption or Athene's. Athene's is pretty good. It allows you to apply more pressure in lane, even though you guys were getting kind of trashed in lane. But I see what you're saying with the Ardent Sensor. What else? I mean, just like trying to watch for Wukong and Tornado him. He does come up from weird angles, invisible a lot of times. Or just if, as soon as you see him come in with his little thing, just be waiting for it and then just ult immediately to blow him back before he ults. That could work too. If you want to use your ult to peel Wukong and then use your redemption for the Kindred ult. What else? Just like trying to land autos, just like staying like max range and just autoing, and just casting your spells on them, W and all that stuff. Because that one fight with the Jhin in the bot lane, I feel like y'all could have won if you turned around and just really went after him. I think you lost like maybe 3 autos in there, and if you'd ulted a little faster, especially before the Ignite went down, then I think maybe you could have killed him. But otherwise, I think that was pretty solid. It was difficult to really roam a lot that game. Yeah, I mean, what's wrong? What did I misspeak, Alistair? Use redemption to hit 10 people. You know it hits enemies too, right? It can hit you, and it can hit all of your allies and all of your enemies. It does true damage to enemies. Oh, I forgot to stop the recording there. But anyways, yeah, so it's a pretty tough lane. You just kind of had to survive the lane. Okay, I just didn't know what was LOL about that. Because it seemed like that was a legit thing that could happen a lot with the Kindred ult. Combined with Redemption. But, anyways, so, yeah, and just some of the positioning, you're a little close, on some of the things to try to stay max distance. But overall, I thought it was pretty solid. That was good. Oh, you're typing for Styles. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, you were typing it out for him. Gotcha. I thought you were implying that I said something that was, like, silly or inaccurate or whatever. My bad. I didn't see you were replying to typing it out so that he can translate it. Best book I ever read. What about those books behind me? Best book I ever read. I need to read more of it. I never actually completed it, but it is the best. I got through, I think, like 2 books of it, but In Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust. Sometimes translated as Remembrance of Things Past. It's a French novel from the 19-teens. Proust wrote it from, I think it was 1909 to 1921. It's all one book. It's not a series of books, but it's like 6 or 7 books long, depending on the translations, like 3,500 pages. But it's just kind of this Bildungsroman, like coming of age novel, and it's just written really beautifully, and it's got a lot of insight into it. It's been called like wisdom literature, and you can just pick it up and just read it a lot over time. We have a lot of melee, but against Malachi, I gotta go Trundle. All melee, mostly AD. But, I mean, we got to deal with Maokai. But yeah, In Search of Lost Time is great. I really like Daniel Deronda also. That was what I did my dissertation, or my thesis on, was Daniel Deronda. Middlemarch is also really good. Pretty much anything George Eliot, especially those last 2 novels, are really sweet. Well, Jax is partially AP, and Ballista's partially AP, but yeah, they're gonna have a field day with armor. I do steal a lot of armor, which is nice, but no one's gonna get Cleaver on our team either. Can I get Cleaver? Is Cleaver weird? I mean, they're gonna have a lot of AD. My ult does magic damage, so that won't trigger Cleaver. I mean, I'll just have to beat it out of them with Cleaver stacks if I want to do that. I mean, it's not terrible. It's very weird. Like, you wouldn't usually get that on Trundle, but... I mean, what are that? They're almost all AD. Silas is magic. Heh. Trundle's strong as hell right now. Oh, they want to invade? I guess we do have Nautilus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's way too early, dude. Gosh, this is going to be brutal. Is it going to be a smite fight? He started red, I think. $390. No, let's just back out. Did I get it? No, he got it. Yeah, I mean, he got the smite on it, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 smite. He beat me to it. I did get a kill off of it. No, it's fine. Just... two kills. I'm a little behind in the jungle. It's okay. It would have been really nice if I did get that smite, but... I'm not great at 50-50 smites. I'm still, like... it's so hard to get those two. I was trying to chomp and smite at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of mana too. I don't have blue buff. I use too many spells. If he doesn't fight me for it, I might be able to get bot side grab. This could be dangerous. Yep, it's dangerous. I got greedy. I shouldn't have done it. I wasn't expecting Silas to be there too, though. I don't think I had my ward. If I had my ward, I would have warded over. Maybe I should have pillared. Pillar wouldn't reveal him, though. Yeah. I knew it. I mean, I said it right when I did it. Like, it could be dangerous. I was just being greedy. I don't think he can do... He hasn't bought. I'm pretty sure he can't do dragon yet until he buys. How many camps? So he did probably blue, Gromp, and then rotated over to my blue. I'm trying to think if he's done his topside red yet or not. I don't have flash. I think I'm going to have to just pass. If they have that warded, I'm going to die. Okay, he is top, so I would have died if I tried to go for it, probably. How low? He's got a lot of health, I think. Okay, he had to smite. Ah! God. Oh, Pike got it. Okay. He stopped damage on it, so I couldn't smite it. Damn. We're gonna get lit up right there. Pike got it, though. I changed the settings on the mic. Does it sound better or worse, Sammy? Yeah, that was a very dangerous gank from them. Over near my blue buff. So I did force him to smite early, which was good, but... They did kind of fake me out, but it ended up being good on the team. Is the music still really quiet? I thought I had it turned up. I changed the mic setting so that there had been some, like, A little bit of static on there over the last couple of days. It had gotten kind of, you know, annoying. You want to hit as many of these little raptors as you can. You get them ticking just so you get the healing. Kha'Zix goes bottom. I can get Rift. I need to make sure he doesn't Rift. He's not getting a lot of these kills. Okay, I got him on that one. Whoa, bro. Whoa, bro. The hell? What? What? Dude. Way too far. Jesus Christ. I can't do anything, man. Okay, he just wants the jump. What on earth? We had him on the run. Oh my god, this is so bad for like... Jax is gonna miss all of this CS too. I mean, I guess I'm gonna get some of it. Maybe I can try to hold it for him. Dude, I'm holding the wave for you. Calm your body. So you don't lose all of this. People are so dumb. I'm trying to thin it out so he doesn't lose every last piece of it. It's really bad wave management. You just lost like a wave and a half. I get my whole jungle taken too. Oh my god, yeah. Dude, that Pike suicide was intense. About even bot lane. We'll go ahead and heal that, or hit that just so I heal a little bit more. How'd that still hit me? They're gonna know I'm low on this. Got the hook? Hook of Destiny? No. Alright, they get dragon. Weren't they up like 3-0 or something bot lane? They were up a lot, and then whatever happened down there happened. Kha'Zix, okay, Kha'Zix is down there. I should be able to get Rift here. If they stay on there too long, I might even be able to use Rift Middle. I don't know if it's going to last that long or not.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I just want to get plates before the plates disappear. Oh, I forgot to use the Tiamat. It's getting late here. Last couple of clears. Where's the scuttle? Why is it showing up on both? I gotta cover mid. What do you mean, why am I pushing? Because you're not in the lane. What? Some of those people are the worst, man. Alright. I'm looking at his camp, so I know where he's gonna be, dude. Ike's like, why are you taking my farm, even though I'm nowhere close to the lane? Why are you scouting the enemy jungle? I mean, he should be going bot to try to get kills and just let me cover mid. $1,700 damage in 1 second? Off of one item and boots? What?
Enemy killing spree. Shut down. Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy killing spree.
Does that add up right?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Dude, I don't want to have to start banning Silas, but Jesus Christ. Off for Proto Belt?
An ally has been slain.
I mean, they're gonna get it, dude. Like, we have no priority, we have no vision. There's no way I can get that from them. Just can't believe I missed that.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Yeah, I mean, I could have R'd to get out of that. I honestly didn't think it was going to do that much damage. I thought I'd just be able to walk out. I think I had my flash also. Just not playing the champion enough. Not knowing that matchup. I'm in the Monster Hunter penalty now. I've had to cover so many lanes. I thought she was going to miss it. She auto-attacked the cannon twice. I think we can still come back and win. That's all good. Styles, I understand what you're saying. I think you're saying people like to come through and fight 1v1 in the jungle. God, I forgot they had a Mal... Wait. What is it? Oh, their Maokai is the support. Dude, I need those camps, man. I'm almost in Monster Hunter. What are you doing, man?
Your turret has been destroyed. Ally has been slain.
Oh, is the stream lagging? It's getting blasted everywhere. I mean, maybe with Jax eventually. They're gonna get a lot of armor though. Yeah, Pillar does give an assist, yes. It does damage, but you don't even have to do damage to get an assist. If you like do any sort of slow or whatever, usually it counts as an assist. You just interact with the enemy at all. They have good vision at least, I guess.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
God. Dude, he does so much damage.
An ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
Nah. Yeah, we're just never gonna get those tanks, probably. It's gonna be really hard. R for Jax. I mean, I don't know. Kaisa can maybe do a lot of damage. Wait, how'd she get vision of that? It's... we're just getting lit up. Vision doesn't give it. You have to actually interact with them. Vision doesn't give an assist. If they're actually hit by the Teemo Shroom, yeah. Yeah, Pike mid is rough. Like, it's so risky. You're down like 50 CS always. And it's like, can you just get enough roaming kills to make up for it? Because he has no wave clear, so... I mean, usually I can cover, like, if the Pike roams, or something else that likes to roam a lot, if they're roaming and I can cover mid, it can work, but I do think that it's too risky. I agree. It's like, why not just play, like, Talon? Or Zed? I don't know. I mean, Pike is fast. He does have the resets, but... he's just too risky to me. We're never going to be able to get this Callisto. There's going to be help coming. Yeah, there's the Kazakhs.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Well, usually to roam, like, you need good wave clear. I mean, the jungler can clear. My god. Huh. Holy. Nara did get some buffs on this patch. There was a Nara that was, like, taken over. That's like a full tank Nara. I still wonder if, like, Nara jungle would be good or not. I mean, it's probably bad, but... Silas gets resets on the ult too. I didn't realize that when Silas takes Pike ult, he actually also gets resets. That's pretty gross. Dude, Silas has been just like murdering everybody in these games I've seen lately. Maybe I need to nerf him, or I don't know. There's so many champs that like just get out of control if they get really fed. Seems like Silas is just kind of the newest one. And people are just playing Silas instead of Diana or Echo. The male blade. I think you mean Talon. Yeah. Either Talon or Zed. No, Silas is not building AD. Huh. I mean, he does have like you can get a lot of kills and get resets, but it's just he has no wave clear. I mean, I was trying to clear for him, but we just got beat in every lane pretty soundly. Wonder if Nar. I mean, I've seen Nar top like popping off a lot, and I know that's different from Nar jungle, obviously, but they did increase the damage his Q does in the jungle. I mean, his win rate in the jungle I think is abysmal, but I wonder if people just aren't using him right. What are his ratios? 115 on his boomerang throw. %40 of his cooldown is lowered. Like, I was really wondering about, like, an on-hit Gnar build of sorts. Like, if you went, like, Blood Razor, Blade of the Ruined King, and then just, like, tank stuff. But that would be really bad in his transformed form. That would just be really good in, like, his hyper form. I don't know. It's probably not good. I've seen Gnar, like, popping off hard, though, the last little while. The male blade. Yeah, you do. Actually, that's true. You do need to get Tiamat. I'm wondering if, like, Titanic Nunu... I mean, you don't have, like, an attack speed steroid of sorts, but... Oh, man. Not Jace, dude. Jace is the worst, man. Like, Jace is for the shy. The shy can play Jace. No one else can play Jace.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Warwick, I mean, maybe I should try Warwick out. I don't know. I was doing really well with Trundle, but... Like, why am I, like... What about Trundle am I losing? Like, you don't have any AoE damage. Whereas, like, Nunu does have AoE damage. You don't have a great way to, like, secure dragons and things like that. Your CC, like, the Trundle CC is good, but it's on a really long cooldown. So there's that. I'm just trying to think of, like, pick-wise. I think Trundle is a really good pick, but... Our comp just looks terrible. Unless these people are, like, very experienced on these champs. Do I not have a tab open for Professor? I guess I haven't really been scouting out tonight. Damn, dude, my Trundle was like 60% before the last couple of days. Chad and play Skarner. Captain Flower. I mean, I don't know. It could work. He's like super melee. This just seems terrible. The Kai'Sa's pretty good. Got 2 wins on Jace. He's against Nasus though. Okay, I guess, I mean, they have good win rates on those champs. It's not a huge sample size, but... I mean, this guy, like, basically one-tricks Fiddle. Now, I don't know if that's one-trick's new Fiddle. I'm not sure if that's true. Longest CC chain in the game? It's gotta be Morgana, right? Bind into ult? Like 4.5 seconds. Or like Leona, maybe.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Nunu does gank a lot better early on. Nunu brings more CC than Trundle. Nunu has more AoE damage than Trundle. Nunu against tanks is not like, doesn't brutalize them as much, but there are a few more build options. Potentially.
Let's shake out some snow.
What? How did they even ward that?
Minions have spawned.
That's warded. Is there any... I don't think there's any way I can get around that.
You can't
Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to the ward.
That's as up as it gets.
I want to avoid Kha'Zix in the early game.
You must be guarding something. Like a secret.
Whoa, what is Fiddlesticks doing? Holy. Dude, I appreciate the vision, bro, but that's kind of extreme. Like, giving up your lane to just see that he's where we think he is. Wither is 5 seconds. Yeah, Wither is pretty close to 5 years. Oh, that's looking kind of choppy.
Don't hold back, Mom. They stole this net from those rakes we talked to. Maybe now the rakes
Dude, you cannot be calling for help. Jason and Nasus, bro. You gotta be able to win that matchup. Dude, is this actually warded? Dude, are you kidding me? Come on.
Almost that way, Willem. See a quick shadow. That means it's gonna be an earthquake.
We got her flash. I think she exhausted too.
The dragon's maw opened wide, and fire bloomed deep down inside. The hero saw a flash of teeth, and maybe I'll tell you what happened next time, Willem.
Okay, I think Kha'Zix is going to start bottom again and work his way top. So I'm kind of off sides. My camps are sitting there. But I'm going to go ahead and go for it. I know they don't have any more wards because all of their wards are guarding close by. So if he kind of next levels me here, he could do it. I do have flash to get out if it does get scary. I'm going to go ahead and use one smite just to heal. Are you... Okay, well, we got to give it up. I don't know why Fiddlesticks came over there. He should have just let me die for Dragon. Would have been fine.
Keep your eyes open for treasures, like
Okay.
skulls or
So he was bot side. He was just a bit slower than I thought he was going to be. And he was there for the dust. I thought he was already going to be top side. Because my top side had been respawned for a while. So that means his bottom side had been respawned for a while. Dude, you have to shatter Nasus if you're going to play Jason to Nasus. Because you're going to lose so hard late game. I should have just dodged, I mean, with Jace. He's backed. It's pretty much impossible to gank LeBlanc, too. I got kind of baited by people having high win rates on their picks. Alright, we gotta try to gank bottom again, I think. What? That was bad. Damn, that slowed me down by like 5 seconds. Well, now I can't gank because he's gonna get rift if I show bottom. Really? Both of them are there. Both of them are just sitting there. I guess they did see me walk through middle. Dude, it's like every game, I just feel like we lose every lane every game no matter how much I try to gank or help.
I missed you too, Willem.
Well, I guess they get rift. Okay, well they did get a kill there, so that's good.
This day keeps getting more terrific.
They're gonna get rift off of it though. Well, actually, he's not doing rift. What?
I heard what you say, monster back.
Now he's gonna get rift. He just wanted to pick up a quick kill. Jace is just so strong early, you have to pay for it, like, really heavily. He's a champ that's actually balanced, which you don't want to be playing that kind of stuff. He has a strong early game, but he's terrible late. So he's a risky champ that actually has a risk. There are so many champs that are, like, really strong that don't have much risk. I should have saved my chomp for the rift, I think. This guy just thinks he's so cool, man. Is he actually gonna kill him? Yeah, she's gonna back. So I'm gonna push. So that somebody gets experience and she doesn't. I mean, I don't know what the hell's wrong with people. If they're backing and you push their lane because they don't want to push it. Because they're like wood 5. Like, what the hell, man? I mean, it's one thing if you push it a little bit and they get a freeze on you, but she's not freezing it. I put it into the tower. Can we fight this? How strong is Kaisa? Not very. I mean, Fiddlesticks does have his ult, which is good. Push the lane, bro. Push the lane, bro. They're gonna get it, I think. Probably. Yeah. I would have been there on time if Kha'Zix just pushed the lane. We would have won the fight if Fiddlesticks was around. So many ifs. They're 1 AP champs really fed. That's always just feels terrible. You just see it too. You see like Silas and LeBlanc and then 3 other AD champions and you're just like, I just know they're gonna get fed.
I can't pronounce your real name.
Yeah, I've tried Nunu with Predator. I don't know, like it can work. I mean, maybe I should be trying that out more, honestly. I was trying it, and I think maybe I was just doing it wrong. Because, yeah, I mean, Aftershock is nice. It does give you some tankiness, but it only lasts for the start of a fight. And Predator is very good with your ult. Nasus is crushing. Jace. Jace is down a level in 20 CS.
Louder than Willem's steps is his snoring.
Like spam pinging me. Come on, Nunu, gank for me. Perfect gank. Pings it back.
Keep playing,
After a zillion... What am I missing to climb? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we talked about in there that you could work on. I mean, the biggest thing is, like, not dying to ganks. That's a huge thing early on. Just don't extend too far. Okay, we're getting back in there. Really? They need to increase LeBlanc CDs. Like, for real.
An ally has been slain.
I get that she has a little trick, man, but, like, that W needs to be on, like, at least 5 more seconds on a cooldown.
Has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
They're rotating on me. I gotta get out. I think. Nunu, what are you doing? Why are you pushing lanes?
It's cold. I'm glad you're here, Willem.
I'm not gonna be able to get him. And LeBlanc's coming for me right now. I mean, they're gonna... I can't get there in time.
Shut down.
Oh, hunting is over. Ice, wind, spray of soul, lay of seekers, the elder toll. Locked for eons, a frozen key. Power lies inside me.
Cannon engaged.
Has been slain. Shut down. Rampage.
Gods are gone, the world they're forged. Now flames are gone, and words are torched. Against the cold, the song I sing, a spark of my own forging. Well, technically my mom's.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
We're always winning, 'cause we have something to fight for. Princesses? What?
What the fuck? This dude has his ult. Like, what is this shit? He's got Ludens with an ult. Turn around and smack him. The best jungle execute is either Nunu's Q or Cho'Gath's ult. I think Cho'Gath's ult does 20 more damage. Nunu's Q does 980 base. I'm not sure about the scaling. Unbelievable. Difficult for me to fathom.
Make way for the Yeti!
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this one's done. Every lane lost hard. I guess bot lane did alright. But if you give a Soraka a free lane, she just outscales everybody. Like, it doesn't even seem like we're that far behind. Like, it's like 4 kills, but they just scale so much harder than we do. I don't know, man. These games are... they're so hard. I'm like really streaky. I was doing so well on Shyvana for a little bit. And then I was doing so well on Trundle for a couple of days. And then we just run into this. Like, I just can't get consistent. I was doing really well on Nunu at the start, too. I think I was over 60% on, like, all of those champs for the first 30 days. Or the first 30 games, and then...
It's okay to be sad sometimes, Thor.
I should have just dodged it. I mean, he was 100% on him, but he only had, like, 2 games. That's how everybody was on these champions. It's like, everybody had played their champs. Like, a fairly low sample size, except for Fiddlesticks. But they all had, like, high win rates, so I was like, okay. I mean, all of our champs are just, like, terrible in this meta. Kai'Sa's, like, okay, sorta, kinda. Airy? He lost to a Nasus with Airy?
Enemy rampage. Shut down.
Wait, he has Airy? What's going on?
An ally has been slain.
It's pissed that the spell was fun. And heroes raised their voice one.
I mean, I was trying to invade, but, like, they had everything warded. I was gonna go take his red and his raptors, but somebody warded Pixel and somebody warded red. Damn it, I thought I had my potion. I had it on the wrong key. Oh god, I'm dead, aren't I? No, I'm sure it's Q max. I mean, I have to assume Nasus just took the wrong rune page on accident. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Airy on Jace is also god-awful. Like, maybe he looked at a guide from, like, when runes were reworked in Season 8? Because Airy was, like, everybody played Airy in Season, like, when it first came out, because it was the most OP rune. It did, like, twice as much damage. So, like, it's a harassment rune, but I'm pretty sure it's bad, right? Like, you're supposed to go Conquer, I think. I mean, you're supposed to pick another champion, but if you have to play Jace... I mean, I don't think Nunu's, like, that vulnerable. Like, I didn't get invaded or anything. All these games are blending together, honestly. Well, actually, no, I did get invaded this game at my blue, but, like, I don't know. I don't think it's the pick. I mean, in this Elo bracket especially, I think that, like, tank junglers are good. Like, you really don't want to be playing things like Lee Sin and Elise unless you're smurfing in this Elo bracket. People just aren't coordinated enough to do it. I know that, like, Elise, Rek'Sai, Lee Sin, and all that stuff is good in, like, really high-level play, but I don't think it's good in this Elo. I'm not good enough on it to make that stuff work. I think the Nunu pick's fine. I mean, I've made mistakes, but I should have just dodged this. We have, like, pretty much no chance to win from Champ Select. I just got kind of baited by win rates, and I was, like, talking myself into it. I was like, well, if Jace wins hard, but like, the Kai'Sa did alright. We just get outscaled so hard. Maybe Kai'Sa. This guy. The handsome guy. I don't know how to say stuff in Mandarin. The movie star looking guy. El hombre con muchos mujeres. Muy guapo.
Let's get in there and block some stuff.
Muy fuerte. Alto. Con un voz de ángeles. That's Mandarin, right?
Fine. Magical too.
Un hombre del mis suertes. The man of dreams, right? Yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get. I don't think it's getting much better than that. But that dialect, it can be whatever you want. I speak, yeah, I speak, very little French. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? I know that one. That's an important one. That's all you need to know, I think. Yeah, I did. I Spanish. I'm goofing around with the Spanish a little bit. My vocabulary is pretty bad on it, but I can still probably read it okay, sort of. But I mean, dude, that was a long time ago. Like, over 15 years ago. So I remember like some basic stuff, but yeah, they just have too much. Like the Soraka plus Nasus.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
I mean, that was about as good. Like we had a perfect fiddle ult. I'm sitting there soaking everything. And we got like one person, two people. It was just lost in champs like that. Should have just dodged. Goodbye, children. Is that right? In French? Got some of them Vukus. I could do it in like a redneck southern accent. Some Spanish. Hi, bud. ¿Cómo te llamas? Muy bien. That's what it sounded like in Spanish class in high school when they were making everybody talk. Oh, dang, bud. He got the most damage as an AP support, building all damage on a team full of tanks and dumpster fires. Well, I mean, I main support. I'm learning. I'm learning jungle. I'm not as good at jungle, but I'm having a fun time trying to do it, even though I get frustrated a lot with it. Oh crap! I'm still recording that